You don't need to stress yourself. You don't need to even get a taxi or you don't need to do this. You just stay at home, give me your location, and everything is going to come down there for you. And I already paid for some amount. You have to top up this and this and this. Wewe mjinga na ubrarifakini yako unaenda unauza hata kakitu kenye uko nako, unatumia mtu pesa. Anakupea store lingine. Oh, baby, or they said the money was less, so you need to add like again $200. You know, I had put some money inside the parcel for you, and if you don't pay, you're gonna lose all the money that I sent to you. Na saizi alikupigia picha ya fake money amekuwekea kwa parcel 5 million.
Hi guys. Hi
Hey,
TV.
Susie.
Yes, it's me Susie, all the way from Manchester, UK.
Hey, what it do? What it do, man?
Wow.
Hey, how you? Oh, Manchester. Talk to us.
I have been waiting for this topic to come out.
Let's go. Let's
so
go.
I can come and educate our young women in Kenya.
Talk right now. Talk right now. You are here.
Don't fall for this bullshit. Do not fall for this bullshit. Juu kila mtu home. They always think like kupata mzungu, ukuje maju is achievement. But what they don't tell you is that if you get education back to Kenya, no white man can actually sit on your head.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
And that is always the first
wait,
question.
More. Wait, more.
Let me tell you something. Mimi, I was from 2 dropout. From 2 dropout, I got married to MZUNGU. Nilimmeet kwa hizi vitu kwa online. Afro introduction. Nilimmeet hapo. I was 19 and he was 63.
Oh my God.
What?
That's a big gap.
God.
And then after 6 months akakuja home. Na sisi juu tulikuwa maskini, yani wale maskini. Hakuna maji, hakuna stima, hakuna nothing. Akakuja airport, Jomo Kenyatta airport. We went all of us. And then tukamwona kuja kwa stairs. Babangu akaniambia there is no way this person is 53 as is claimed. He's older. Kitambi imekuwa hivi. Nywele, it's white. Yani, mimi najaribu kukimbia. Mimi babangu ananichukua mkono ananiambia reketodhie huko hapana, hii imekataa.
Ni kwa nyita na
reketodhie mosie.
What?
Wacha nikwambie this, and then within 2 weeks I was married and I was in the airport getting a plane to go to Spain.
Oh my God.
Na unajua
you don't know anything.
Unajua venye alihonga my mom and my dad. Unajua venye aliwahonga. The time that he arrived in Kenya, he went and he put electricity, water, built the house within 2 weeks. And then in that 2 weeks, tukawana, and our wedding was in Thika Road. Yeah. Na alipata, like, it's not even like a wedding that a woman will go and choose like what my dress is going to be like, my shoes, it was like, okay, here, this is 1.5 million Kenya shillings. I want this marriage to be done within 2 weeks.
Wow.
Your family cannot say no for it. They'll always say yes.
How can you say no? Na junini, my uncles refused that wedding. Walisema hapana, mtoto hata hajui kuongea Kizungu. At that time I was a dropout. I couldn't even speak English. Mimi nilikuwa nadhani ati mwanaume anaitwa she na mwanamke anaitwa he.
Hey, nakwale. Kwanyitana.
Susie, don't kill me.
Alafu venye alinioa.
What?
Alafu venye alinioa akanipeleka kwa apartment in Westland ndio tupate ndege the following day. Mimi, that was the first time I've ever seen a washing machine.
That's right.
Washing machine ilianza wacha niwaambie, washing machine ilianza nikaanza kuambia kila mtu atoke kwa nyumba.
Ukiora.
Kila mtu atoke kwa nyumba ati kutalipuka.
Susie, please.
Rakohale. It's gonna be a long time, goddamn it. What? Kwanyitana.
But Nelson, you remember this was to be a topic. You remember?
It's happening already. Sue has gone through a lot in the UK. Listen, let's listen. This story is very, look, guys. Everyone, pay attention. Story of Susie. Here she is. She's 19. She's married now to a 63-year-old Mzungu. And guess what?
Yeah. And then, okay, let's continue. Okay, I managed to reach to Spain. Yeah, you know Spain, they speak Spanish. Yeah?
Spanish. I was about to say that. You can't even speak Spanish.
You yourself, you cannot even speak English. So how can you be able to speak Spanish? Sasa unakaa kama mtu madhogodhanio uko hapo, you cannot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like to a point, like if I was going to a supermarket to buy the food, I didn't know how to call a banana. Right. I had to point it.
Nelson, roho yangu ikitoka utakuja kupigiwa simu kesho.
Language barrier.
But then, this is the thing. I did not understand what this man had for me. I did not understand. Mimi, I thought to that point, because I got married in 2009. 2009, that's when he married me. Yeah? And at that time, if you remember, all the girls were coming from the village, going to Mombasa to look for white people. So it was a big thing at that time, yeah?
That's right.
So
yes.
For me, everyone thought like I am blessed, but I didn't know what was waiting for me there. This man made me become a sex slave.
What I just said.
Exactly what
I just said that.
And he was not being paid. He was not being paid. It was his what is it called in English? Nelson, help me out. It's called like something that you like. You know, you like. You don't want anything, but you like to watch.
Fantasy?
Yes, like a fantasy.
Wow.
Like you'd want to sit in the chair and watch somebody being violated.
Oh yeah, that's fantasy. Those are fantasies.
And it's Nelson, this is not just one guy. Yeah? It's 10 of them in there. Alafu, napiga simu home, nasema I cannot do this, I wanna come home. Mi nataka kurudi home. I cannot do this. Alafu, huyu mzee juu ameweka familia yangu in a payroll, to meaning like he's sending more than like 100K a month, yeah? And our blind. Alafu ukipiga simu ukisema I need to go home, I don't want to do this, wanasema Nelson gwali na Gikuyu anasema hivi urenda ithuĩ andũ othe manjie gũtũthekerera atĩ tondũ nĩ wathiĩ rũraya arabu nĩ wacoka mũciĩ.
Oh my God.
Andũ othe manjie gũtheka.
So anasema ati what she's saying is walikuwa wanaambia ati hey, wataka rudi nyumbani tuache kuchekelewa na watu kijiji hapa.
Tuanze kuchekelewa na watu na ujielewa.
Susie, let's go back because this is something which I can me meniguza sana because I know how this thing works in Europe and how it works in America. This guy was bringing in men every day.
Every day.
And different. Wow.
Different. Na hata hakuwa anataka pesa. He didn't even need any money. All he wanted is to have like
It's just
this
his wife.
kind of like unajua Nelson, like that kind of chair, which means like kings
I
and
know what you mean.
queens sit on it.
I know. Yeah, he gets a kick, like whatever. It's a that's it. That's it. I mean, that's his fantasy world. Just sitting there and just watching you being actually sexually violated.
Violated.
Abused. That's it.
And then when he's not happy with a guy doing that, yeah, atasema atachukua chupa ya nini ya pombe anieke ndani. That would be the best thing ever.
Jesus Christ.
Alafu, this was the thing, because I cried out to my family and I asked them to take me back home. I don't want to be with this guy. And then I managed to nika find dem moja Mkenya uko Spain. Akaniambia, Suzy, maybe if you get pregnant by him, maybe he will not do that. Sindio? Aya. Mimi nikamwambia, okay, can we start a family? Akasema already alikuwa na vasectomy. You know the vasectomy, so he cannot.
Yeah, can give them. Oh my God.
I just said this thing. They never want to have kids with us.
Jesus.
Alisema hata yeye alikuwa ameadvaisiwa na wazungu wenye wameoa Nigerians, Ghanaian wote. Wakasema if you want to keep this girl, make sure you give her a child. Sasa imagine mimi mtoto wa miaka 20 and I'm going through IVF. Na go through IVF.
I'm getting body chills right now.
Because I thought if I have his child, he will not like continue doing that. No.
I understand, yeah.
So
that's why.
So we went through IVF and we had to go private because I was too young for the government hospital to allow me to go through IVF. The government hospital cannot allow a woman who is 19, 20, 21 to go through IVF.
IVF.
Wow, very sad. So because he had money, he paid private.
There you go.
And then nikapata mimba. Kupata mimba nikapata mimba ya twins. Two children. Aya. Alafu akanieka chupa, which ended up me losing one of my children and I was left with one. And then neighbor wangu, because he used to see people coming in and out of our house, akasema something is going on. Alafu akanipata, akaniuliza, Susan, where are you from? Nikasema, I'm from Kenya. Akasema, do you speak Spanish? Nikamwambia, me, I don't know how to speak Spanish. All I know is to say, hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? Muy bien.
Yeah, hola, muy bien. Muy bien. You know, those are the only words that I used to know. Na akaniandikia tu ka note, akasema, don't forget, I am not allowed to go out. I am not allowed to pick up any calls. I am not allowed to speak to anyone whatsoever.
You're a slave. That's how they do it.
So I am on lockdown.
Yeah,
I am.
You're a slave. You're a sex slave.
Yes, huyo mtu alikuwa nini yangu juu alikuwa ananisikia nikilia usiku. He used to hear me like screaming. And by that time nilikuwa nimejaribu kujiua 5 times.
Oh,
because
my God.
I said nikaambia familia yangu, if you cannot take me home, I might as well just get myself done with. Lakini venye nilipata mimba, huyo neighbor wangu alikuja akanisaidia, akaenda kwa government, akasema, this is what is going on. Do you know what happened? Huyo mzungu venye alisikia tu fununu hivi, ati huyo neighbor wangu amenisaidia. Hapana, tulikuwa on the next flight to UK.
God damn.
Aliyeta kila kitu. I swear to God, we used to have a home. You know, Nelson, what makes a home? Everything. Nakwambia aliniamsha usiku, akaniambia chukua suitcase, eka kila kitu, eka nguo zako, we are going. Na tukafika UK the next morning. Kufika UK, I am depending on him because in UK at that time you have to stay with a person for 2 years to get papers to stay.
Papers. That's right.
So I cannot, I could not leave him. Mimi, you abuse ikenda in mini kaza because I lost one of the children. So I gave birth to my son, my maiden, who I still have now. Nikaza mtoi, huyo mtoi, alafu after because me I'm very small. I'm very small girl. Yeah? Me niko very small. I have a small structure, which meant when I went to give birth, they had to cut me and they had to to help me give birth to my son through vacuum delivery. Now you Nelson, I'm telling you, he did not even wait 1 week na nimeshonwa. He didn't even fucking wait. Na aliambiwa na daktari akaambiwa you cannot touch her until it's more than 4 months. Na he didn't even wait for 1 week. Nelson alikuwa chuma akanikata hivyo. Na mimi nikapigia mama.
Relax.
Nilipiga simu home nikasema I cannot do this. Na unajua nini babangu alifanya? Because my dad is my everything. My dad is the most strongest person ever. Babangu alisema I'm going to send your sister. I'll send your sister to UK. Akuja kae na huyo. Sistangu alifika UK. Kufika UK, imagine, mzungu alimrusha nje within 2 months. Na huyu sistangu alikuwa hapa na 6 months visa. Na unajua kwa nini alimrusha nje? Because my sister could not cope with him treating me like that. Alimwambia jaribu. Sasa Nelson sahi, venye mimi tulienda, venye ilikuja to a point, si alichukua kisu na akadunga mtoto wangu tumbo.
Oh my God.
Alidunga mtoto wangu mwenyewe, yeye alinipiga. Nilikuwa na mimba ya twins, nika lose moja juu venye alinifanyia. Alafu huyu mwingine akamdunga kisu ati juu nilisema ati enough is enough, I'm about to leave, I'm going. Na sita worry. Alafu the biggest obstacle was kama mtoto amezaliwa UK, a child is a British. Mimi si British, lakini mtoto ni British.
That's right. Automatically.
And then you cannot take them out of this country for more than 6 months.
That's right.
Yeah? So I have to stay here for me to be his mom, yeah? Akamdunga kisu ati because I was trying to leave him. Sahi minimum leave, yeah? Yeah? Nimepata custody ya mtoi, amenipeleka kotini ati trying to for the child custody and all over that. Yeah? Mimi already sahi I am in a secure accommodation. Nyumba yangu inakuanga na security lights at the front,
yes,
the back, the gate. Yeah,
that's right.
We are protected. Even after shule ya mtoi, they are not even allowed to put my son on their website.
Thank God he's alive.
Imagine, I cannot even go home. I have not gone home for 13 years. 13 years nikijaenda home. Unajua kwa nini? Yeah? Last time nilijaribu kwenda home nikapigiwa simu nikaambiwa Suzi usijaribu kufika huku Kenya. Nikasema kwa nini? Wakasema ati huyo mzee amekulipia hit. Amekulipia hit as soon as ukikuja huku Kenya wewe unachukuliwa.
So sorry. So sorry.
Sistangu alikufa and like I've not been at home to celebrate anything or to consult anyone. Juu wananiambia Suzi, huyo mtu amekulipia hit. Usijaribu kufika huku. So and then
Jesus Christ.
At the same time, alafu this is what hurts the most, yeah? Unajua ukienda IVF, yeah? They take 4 embryos. They put 2 in you and they keep 2. The other 2, I have my 2 children in Spain. Juu walidonate kwa mwanamke mwingine.
Man, I'm losing it right now.
So they donated it. So I have 2 children in Spain, a boy and a girl, who are identical to my son.
Oh my God. What? Oh.
Susie, so sorry. Susie, so sorry.
Susie.
Just let it out. Just speak out. Just let it out.
I want to
talk to your sisters. Talk to your sisters. Ongea.
Let it out so that they can also
Continue.
hear. Just let it
Continue.
out. Let it out.
This has been my hardest thing because I can't talk to my mom, because if I talk to my mom, I'm gonna give her stress and I'm too far away. I'm too far away. So she cannot consult me. So I keep it together. Okay, I can talk to my dad, but there's certain things that you cannot talk to your father about.
Yeah.
And then I've got sisters who I can talk to, but guess what? They choose money. They choose money instead of me. They choose money.
That's where our families go wrong.
My sisters are supposed to be the one who have my back, lakini unajua nini? Huyu mtu already ameambiwa you will never ever see your son for the rest of your life. Ulijaribu kumuua.
That's right.
And then the same sisters, yeah, tunaongea na wao kwa WhatsApp, wananiuliza hebu nitumie picha ya mtoi, wacha nione venye yako mkubwa, wacha nione venye yako hivi na hivi, natuma. Yeah?
Wanamtumia.
Forward kwa huyo mzungu.
Oh my God.
Really, sister? Really, sister?
And he's not even supposed to call us.
And the same person will still come to Kenya
yes, Brian.
and get someone else.
Let me say something.
Let
me say something. Susie is speaking for many, or on behalf of many African women who are dating Wazungus. Just the other day, we had the other lady who came here and told her story, and we were all in shivers. We had goosebumps the other day. A Kenyan sister who's in Australia. She came here, she told her story. We could not even sleep that night. History ya Suzy imeenda level lingine. Suzy, keep on talking. Let them listen.
And then at the same time, me, Nelson, imagine I tried to kill myself 13 times. Nilijaribu 13 times. Nilienda to a point, nilijaribu 13 times, I did not succeed. And then the last part, nikaenda nikapelekwa mental health. Nikaenda nikapelekwa mental hospital. Nikakaa hapo 2 weeks. And all they were trying to like understand is why do I want to take myself out? Why do I want to do that? Na nikasema there is nothing that it makes someone like get over being sexually abused. That is different. Because not only uli kunywa bia hiyo yako ya chupa, and this Nelson, let me tell you something, I can never ever sit next to someone or me drinking a beer from a bottle. That is my trigger. I can never. Ulichukua, you as a human being, ulichukua na nimeguzalia mtoi 1 week na nimeshonwa huko, and you came and you put that thing on me and you ruptured all my things. You ruptured all the stitches. Yeah, alafu nini midwife, si nyinyi mnajua midwife lazima akuangalie kama ulipata difficult birth. A midwife has to come and check on you every single week to make sure that you're healing better. Midwife anakuuliza, what happened? Talk to me, you can trust me. Lakini mimi saa hiyo you already amekuwa too very like telling you that if you try to tell somebody, it means that you're gonna get deported to Kenya, and your son, you will never ever see your son.
Jesus Christ. And by the way, let me give a shout out, Susie. There are some people I'm seeing who are watching here who are actually in the UK.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the folks who are watching here who are in the UK. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And thank you.
And then unajua nini? And then like I got rescued. I was taken to women's refuge. And then the problem ilikuwa mimi juu sijakaa UK for that long. And then you have to understand, like, if you're in Europe, you cannot have dual citizenship.
That's right.
Yeah, I had citizenship in Spain, so I had to give it up to get papers for UK. And I had to stay with my husband for 2 years for him to give me indefinitely to stay in UK. Na kunipatia. Nilienda kwa women's refuge. I stayed there for 2 years, me and my son. And then I was granted papers to stay in UK due to domestic violence. Then Sai Nelson, we live in a house that has security everywhere.
Yeah.
We live in a place.
Susie, someone I have one of my friends. She's actually in Spain. Where were you in Spain?
I was in Malaga, La Cala de Mijas.
You're in Malaga. Okay, you're in Malaga. Okay. Man, and by the way, can we, guys, everyone who's watching here, can we give Susie the love that? Let's just give Susie a hug and tell her we love her. Let's just do that. Let's just give Susie a hug and tell her that we love her. Susie, have you been coming? It's so interesting. I mean, I saw your comment when I started talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like something you've been waiting for me to talk about on this platform.
Yeah. She just said.
I've been waiting for this because Nelson, like, for example, right now, I am already diagnosed with acute depression, acute anxiety, post-traumatic disorder. Like, Nelson, I have to take medication for me to get out of bed. And don't forget, I have a son. I'm a single mom. I don't have any family. I don't have any friends because my mental health doesn't allow me to make friends. Because I can't trust anyone. So, and I have a 12-year-old boy. I have a 12-year-old boy by my own. Na mimi ni Mkenya. So I've got to get up in the morning He needs to go to school. He's in Form 2, Sahi. Yeah? He needs to get up. So it's almost like I'm pushing myself over and over and over again. And then once, hata nikipiga simu home, nasema ati, Mom, do you understand that I suffer from anxiety, depression, and PTSD? Then this is what hurts me the most. It's the fact that someone is gonna reply and say, kwani umerogwa?
Just cry out, Susie. Just cry out. Don't hold anything. And whatever you want us to know, or you want to speak out, just speak out. I'm so sorry for what you've gone through.
I am only 33 years old. I am only 33 years old, and I'm a single mom to a 12-year-old. Is gonna be that, and I have to be on point. Whatever, Nelson, I am intelligent enough, and you can tell that.
I know.
By the way that I talk, right?
I know. That's right.
You can tell that I am intelligent. I'm capable of anything. And I know that by myself. Ebu imagine, Nelson, government imesema ati siwezi fanya kazi ati juu I suffer from post-traumatic disorder.
That's right. It's crazy, man.
Like even though I know I've got potential, even though I know I've got potential to do something, yeah, government inasema ati no, you cannot work because you have post-traumatic disorder. And then when I ask them, but who gave me this post-traumatic disorder? Yeah,
that's right.
And the thing that they don't understand is like the torment. It's like your mind is playing with you. Your mind is tormenting you 24/7.
That's right. That's right.
24/7.
Oh man. No.
Every single time that you try to think that it's something good on you, you continue thinking like, why are you here? Why are you here? Anyway, why are you here? You're useless. Oh yeah, Nico said Manchester. I am in Manchester.
Wadoidi's mom, by the way, Wadoidi's mom is in London.
Yeah, I am in Manchester.
She's in Manchester. Guy!
Nelson,
Susie, today is your day, man. Let it out. You've been waiting. You've been waiting for this moment.
You've been waiting for this, and we're here for you.
I've been waiting for so long because sometimes I actually just think like it's not what people say back to you, it's how they hear you. Sometimes you want to be heard, even though you don't have permission to give me, but at least you're hearing me. Someone is listening to me.
Oh my God. Absolutely.
Someone is knowing Susie somewhere is going through this, and I listen to her. You know, and it's so difficult. It's so difficult to I like.
Susie, let's do this. Actually, as we continue, look, I got Lady Bird is in Scotland, right? And she's saying she has a friend in Manchester. Lady Bird, just follow Susie, communicate with her, and again, you know how to handle the communication. Yeah. Susie has gone through so much. And by the way, Susie, listen, that's why I always keep on saying, Vote TV this platform is a home to many. That's why I always say our foundation is love. We love everyone. We welcome everyone. Your story tonight is giving me chills, man. Your story tonight is giving me chills. But you know what, Susie? As you continue talking, we love you.
I love you more.
We love you so much.
We love you.
So much.
We love you. And we're going to give you so much love tonight because I do believe in the power of love, and I do believe that love heals And love is more powerful, is the most powerful force than anything else on this planet. How many people are taking notes? How many people are listening to Susie's story? Susie, let me ask you, let me just ask you randomly.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you watch these lost sheep on TikTok every day marketing these dating apps for white men?
I feel fear. Fear comes to my bones, because I think, like, instead of you, these people, you just seeing a white man and then you think like, juu amenitumia 10K nimeomoka. You have no idea, because they are bringing you to their country. And when they bring you to their country, yeah, it's not your rules, it's our rules. If they were coming to Kenya, and if he did that to me in Kenya, my brother will be on point, my dad will be on point, my uncles will be on point, yeah. But in here, they bring you to another country, you've got no one. You've got no one.
You see, your story is so unique because it is, you are 19.
19 from 2 dropout.
From 2 dropout. The guy is 63.
Kiabu, ushago. Mi hata siko najua kuongea Kizungu. Even right now, ebu ni challenge kila mtu. Kama mtu ako kwa introduction, go to the success story and you will see me there.
And by the way, everyone, there are people who are saying, CJ Shaki saying, I didn't hear the story. I hope you can post it later. Of course, remember, if you want to get all the replays of the Vote TV Primetime Show, check the highlights of this profile. Follow Vote TV on TikTok if you haven't followed Vote TV on TikTok, or subscribe to Vote TV YouTube. That's where you get the whole story. Okay, so if you haven't done that, so my CJ Shasky, do that right now. The link is right there in my bio. Oh my God. I mean, Susie.
Nelson, let me tell you something. I remember very well that we took off from Jomo Kenyatta Airport and then we landed in Charles de Gaulle in Paris.
Yeah, in Paris, yeah.
So that we can connect the flight to Spain. Imagine, we were kept there for 5 hours. Do you know why? Because I looked too young. They wanted to confirm with Kenyan government that I am over the age of 18.
Got it.
Oh wow!
So
I wish
it's like they. Oh my God! I wish right there. I wish right there they could have just stopped it.
I wish they did.
No. But you know
Nelson,
what? But
this man with the money, he could have hired those people.
No. She was legally over 18. She was legally over 18. She was legally over 18. So there's nothing.
19.
So
okay.
Nelson, even now, I am 33 years old, yeah? And when I take my son out and we go to somewhere, everyone thinks that he's my brother. That's how small I am.
Jesus.
And then na mimi nilikuwa najua. Even I told my late sister. I told my late sister who died, nikamwambia, no sis, mimi sisikii kitu, because I started my period the day of my wedding.
Oh my God.
And then do you know what killed my sister? Do you know what killed my sister? Him.
By stress, depression, no?
Unajua kwa nini? Mi venye nilimwacha akaanza kutumia sistangu pesa hivi na hivi, akamjengea nyumba, akamfanyia hivi na hivi. And then one time huyo bwanake alikuwa anataka kuwa na bibi mwingine. Do you know what they did? They murdered my sister and he was shot. Na yeye akalipa government ati ndio ikuwe tu nini. Sistangu alipigwa na nini na what is that called, like mbao walichukua wakamgonga, akaanguka, kuanguka akaenda hospitali. akakuwa nini, akakuwa kwa
ICU. Was she unconscious?
Yeah, like she was unconscious. She has like that tube in her throat. Yeah. So she could not talk, but she could see. And I remember sending her a message, and I sent her a message, and I said to her, I will never forgive this man because he's the one who has made us as his sisters not talk, because we were not talking before, because she was having her, she was having his side. And then I'm so sorry. Nelson, at this time, me myself, I live in fear. Nelson, I can be talking to you right now, na kesho naeza kuwa atanichukua, because the money talks in any way. I can't go home. I can't take my son home to know where his roots are or where his family is, because I've got a bounty back there and I've got a bounty here in UK. Yeah? So hata Nelson, wacha nikwambie, mimi hata nikitoka kwa nyumba, nikifunga mlango, I look east, west, na scan kila kitu. And if you ever see me outside, I always wear a hoodie. Yenye itani protect kwa yangu.
To cover yourself. That's right.
To cover myself so no one can know who I am.
Maybe wear a mask as well. Maybe like even wear a mask as well so that people don't identify you.
You know the mask that goes like down to your nose.
Yeah, that's right.
So the only thing that you can see is the eyes.
That's right.
So let me ask you something. What kind of a life is that? Because
let me tell you.
And also the most heartbreaking things is like, okay, I've come to your channel right now, and I'm trying to speak out my words, and I'm trying to speak out to you about what I've been feeling and what's been going on. Yeah, and I do appreciate all the love and all the support. But the most heartbreaking thing is like, Nelson, I'm talking to you right now, but kesho hatujui. We don't know. I don't know if it's going to be me or it's going to be my son. And what kind of a life is that? Let me ask you, what kind of a life is that? It's not even, I don't even have like a solution ati tuende home, turudi home. Hatuwezi, mtoi ni British. He's only allowed to stay in this country, out of the country for 6 months.
You cannot also leave him alone and come here.
Exactly. Kama nataka kumwacha, lazima give up. Aende kwa care home. Nelson, you understand? Mtoi aende kwa care home.
I know.
Aende asiwe na watu wengine. So being stuck in that corner, like, what do you do? Like, what do you actually do? And then
I can tell you, there's one thing I can tell you, like, I can just tell you, I mean, I always keep on saying, I've come on this platform, I've hosted every kind of, I've dealt with any form of case you can think about, okay? I've dealt with rape, I've dealt with murder cases. Last night we were holding, last night my stomach was sick. As a mother sat here and told us about the story of how her 2-year-old baby was defiled and what she has had to go through. Back when stories of Mungiki, how the guy they tried even to send someone to go and kill her and all that stuff. But there's one thing I remind myself. There's one thing that gives me strength, and I'm going to share this with you. We all believe in a higher power that is called God. Susie, since you are 19, your life has never been the same. You haven't had that. Okay, now I see the people who are saying, that's why you gotta listen to the story and listen to the details. You're saying, why Arudi Kenya? Did you hear what she said at the beginning of this interview?
Just assume them, Nelson. Advise her.
Okay.
Just assume them.
We have a God in heaven. Those tears that you've shed tonight,
May they pay back.
let those tears, may they land on God's feet tonight.
Amen.
For you.
And they should pay back.
For you and for your
And
son.
your son.
Me
Amen.
Nelson, let me tell you something. Unajua mtoi wangu hata sometimes wanga anajihate. Unajua anajihate kwa ni venye dungwa na hiyo kisu ika mark kwa chest yake. So and you have to understand sahi ako form 2 in high school. So lazima afanye sports, which means they have to go to changing room, yeah? Change uniform to sports gear. Alafu kila mtu anamuuliza where did you get that mark from? Where did you get it from? Na yeye mwenyewe anasema my dad tried to kill me.
So traumatizing. Oh my God.
Imetraumatize mtoto wangu to a point. Mimi Nelson, you know, like I come to a point nikaambia mtoi, hata nilianza kumdanganya. Nilikuwa naweza kumdanganya nikimwambia ni birthmark. Unaona? Lakini akasema mom, don't lie to me. I know he picked up a knife and he did that. And he did that because you wanted to leave him.
Let me give a shout out to my sister, VoTV US, Smiley all the way. Smiley in Seattle, right? Nyokoguruka mwana wito.
Nelson, imagine, mimi nilijaribu kujiua 13 times. 13 times na kila saa nikijaribu. Napelekwa hospitali. And then they managed to put me back to... And then the last straw, nikapelekwa mental hospital. Kupelekwa mental hospital, yani, alafu kuna mtu mwingine, venye nilienda mental hospital, wenye nilipata huko, na juu mimi because of my personality, I'm kind of like a light-hearted kind of a person. So I've got a light-hearted, I smile, I talk, and you know, I'm always positive. Mi venye nilifika huko, watu wakaanza the other patients started asking, what are you doing here?
You don't belong here.
What are you doing here? You don't belong here. Look at your smile. Look at your laugh. What are you doing here? Na mi alafu hata walikuwa nadhani eti mimi I'm member of a staff. What a mistake.
You see?
Na mtu mmoja akaniambia, look at your face, look at your smile, look at your attitude. Look how you are making us feel better and forget that we are in a mental hospital.
Because that's not where you belong, my sister.
Akaniambia, you don't belong here. You need to go home. You need to go home and be okay with yourself.
That's right.
Na kutoka hiyo siku, Nelson, I have never ever tried it again.
Amen.
And God cannot even allow you to try it again because of your son.
You never.
If his own dad tried to kill him, who's going to be with your son?
Nelson,
so
this story, man.
Thank you so much, my sister, for saying that. Nelson, today, join army. Join army cadet.
The military? Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's about that time. Yeah. It's about that time.
And you know what? At that time, I was very surprised for him to say that he wants to join army cadet. Lakini, unajua nini? Hata ndio maana nilikuwa
Thank you, Sally.
Ndio maana nilikuwa kuandikia message nikasema this topic was very due. We needed to have this topic, yeah?
And you know,
Actually,
you know what,
Susie, we were
Susie?
to have this conversation like I think 2 weeks ago, and
2 weeks
Nelson
ago.
told me I should remind him, and I
Yeah,
forgot about it. And all days that we've been coming here, we've just been talking about other things. We were to come here and educate these girls about Nigerian scam and everything. So that's
that's right.
how I started it. Like it was not even to be a topic of today; it was to be 2 weeks ago topic. Imagine.
Lakini Mungu ni nani? Let me
Unajua nini?
let me ask you a
What
question, Susie. There's something which you said. You said you are from Kiambu. Where Kiambu? Umete Kiambuko.
happened?
Wakafete.
Yes,
Wa. Yedo wa yedo guri.
you know.
Gakware. Gakiuga gakware. Togedeke. What? You know, I mean, let me tell you something. History ya Susie, guy.
Na hope wasichana they are taking notes, Nelson.
You are saying kwa nakwambia you are, let me can I do my commercial break?
I
You
even feel like slapping them from this phone.
yeah, ebu please wapiga makofi kutoka hapo tafadhali.
Cause kesho
Cause I
tunapenda
wish
watongozwe nao wazungu na wabebwe.
hata si wazungu utapata haya mashosho wa TikTok huku wakidvertise ati ukitaka kupata mzungu enda upata wa 70 years 60 years jinga nyinyi nonsense.
Sasa Nelson sahi huyo mzee si ako 77 years old. Na huyo mzee
I was about to say that.
okay, just pause there. He's 77 years old. And do you know how much he gives me for his own son? A week. £6. Hiyo ni ngapi na dollars?
What's like $10?
So
I can't believe this nonsense,
me something as a child who is 12 years old, what is $10 gonna do for him?
I'm gonna give him.
But yet akona nini kutuma almost 100K on my head.
You know what? Listen, goddamn it. You know what? 77 years. It's time to go. It's time to go.
God forbid,
Mwabani.
I'll never wish even my worst enemy dead, but I wish that man dead.
This guy, the day he came into, the moment he walked down the plane, he destroyed your whole family. Destroyed your whole family. The day he walked down on that plane, he destroyed the whole family.
And we are torn apart. Because some of my family decide to kind of like be good to me and then tell me wanasema ati hebu nitumie tu video ya mtoi nione venye yako, hebu nitumie
nonsense. Niorimo Susie. Ni ujinga ufala. Do we agree?
Yes.
Ni ujinga. That's not a family. That's not a family. You see.
Nelson, Nelson, what hurts me the most, it's like you're pushing me out for the vouchers to eat me up alive.
Guy. This story tonight, I'm telling you, Susie, number one, my stomach is aching right now. Like seriously.
Nelson, wacha nikwambie kitu moja. You know how I ended up? Sahi mi mwenyewe. Because of what he did to me with that bottle, sahi mi nakuanga na growth on my cervix. Kila 5 months, I have to go and get tested if it's developing to cervical cancer. Juu venye alieka hiyo chupa ilinigonga on my cervix. Ikanigonga, it destroyed like my left side. And then you kind of like think ati watu, they will just go without paying for it. When are these people gonna pay for what they're doing? Na hiyo siku kila mtu nini every single time nikipata message daktari ananiambia ati Susan, you have to come and get your checkup. You have to come and get your checkup. My mind, yani inakuanga too complicated because I don't know what the outcome is going to be. Lakini nakwambia hivi Nelson, if I had somebody who advised me, ningepata education. Haki ya Mungu ningepata education. Ndio nikikuja huku, no one can sit on me because I can speak, I can write English, I can understand. I would have gone and got a job. Ndio mimi nimwambie huyo mtu, you are not my provider. I can provide for myself and I can stand by myself. So you are not point to come and do anything.
Let me ask this question from my sister Kale Tania. Thank you very much. Thank you, my sister. I've been seeing you've been rocking all these comments. And by the way, guys, as we continue, let's give Susie all the love she needs. Let's just shower her, keep on showering her with love. This story is a story that is actually giving us men. It's kind of like piercing through your soul. Susie has asked, Kali Tania is asking, Susie, please, I want to ask you something. Why did the UK police leave these men outside?
Because we went to as soon as I was rescued, and then I went to women's refuge, right? Tukaanza process ya yeye kuona mtoto, like the child custody, yeah. And then the custody, for it to succeed, they had to find out why we broke up, and then divorce at that time. Tukaenda kotini. We went to Manchester family court. You Nelson, you can Google that and see that. We went to Manchester family court. Wakasema the wife is alleging these things, and she said that Susan is saying that he did this and did this, and then he's saying that Susan did this and did this. So we went to fact-finding hearing, yeah, which you have to provide your own fact, and he has to provide 6 days, Nelson, from 7 o'clock till 7 at night. We were in court. Yeah? And then they decided that he was a danger. He was a danger to me, and he was a danger to my son. And then he was told for the rest of his life he will never see my son.
But okay, but the point is that's what he was told, which is accurate, but there was no legal consequences like being put behind bars or whatever. No.
Sorry,
oh, Kale, wait, Susie, wait. Kale is here. Kale, welcome to Vote TV. By the way, are you watching? Are you watching from the UK?
Yes, I'm from Birmingham.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Kale. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to ask her, Susie, because this abusive to abuse women in this stuff is a very serious, especially for him. Like I can't even say the word about what he done to his child.
So
he's like God. A big criminal,
It's a monster.
How come this man is outside? I'm so confusing because I know the law of UK, the person like him should be in jail.
But he's not.
Yeah, I have a big platform in Instagram, yeah. That's why I say like we need to put this guy, he need to go to jail.
Right. Okay, can I respond to you? The reason why
okay, I'll mute it. Thank you.
He was given 18 months suspended
sentencing. Yeah, I see what they did. Crazy.
And then wakasema because he suffers from claustrophobia and he's not go to jail.
There you go. It's like, for example, listen, Kyle is like we see like this thing happening in America. You see like what they do. Someone just walks in a church, kills 18 people, walks out, and they're like, oh, he got mental health issues.
So they said if because he has claustrophobia, if they take him to jail and he dies, it's gonna be on a government hand.
It's unbelievable, man. That this hey, and by the way, can you?
I feel like this is because we are black and he's a
Exactly.
white guy.
I was about to
Has
say
a
that.
right to
That's
do
right.
things.
That's right,
Somehow
Kylie.
I
That's a
feel
point.
that,
It's true.
yeah.
Because
That's a
even in
point.
Africa, the people with mental issues, they're always locked inside. They will never be released outside, and we are in
Yeah.
Africa.
Oh
Nelson,
You know
my
this.
God. You
let
know
me
what?
tell
You
you
can
guys.
follow me back, Susie, yeah? And
Let me tell you
anything,
guys.
any support, I'm here for
But
you.
let me just
Susie,
put up
Susie,
this.
wait. Susie, wait. Susie, let's go step by step. Susie,